Please join our YouTube community and subscribe today. Chief, our technical staff are not as good as those at Xishan base, but there is nothing we can do about it. In terms of weapons research and development, professionals are not among the people the specs guy laments, highlighting their limitations. When the future comes, talents are snatched away by them. We can only select talents from universities and research institutes in nearby areas, he adds, expressing their struggle to compete. Zhao Honglian reflects on the constant threat posed by escaping slaves, questioning the sincerity of other factions' promises of salvation. If these damn slaves weren't always trying to escape, why would I put so much effort into them, she grumbles, her frustration evident. Zhao Honglian questions that hypocritical woman from Baekshu cult was just using them as bait. Do they really think there will be a holy mother in the last days? Specs guy assures, as long as we can cut off a piece of fat on the territory of Xishan base, we can relieve the current pressure. As they discuss strategies to assert dominance over neighboring territories, Zhao Honglian emphasizes the importance of stability and control. If you want to occupy Lujiang district and Xishan district, you must first stabilize the rear. Let the people in the technical department speed up research and stabilize the function of this explosive collar, she commands, her tone firm. Zhao Honglian orders safety can be put aside for now, but make sure it can explode. Specs guy assures he understood the assignment. Zhao Honglian asks how many of the vanguard troops sent out in the past few days have returned. Specs guy reply basically, they all came back, and even if they haven't responded yet, they still gave us a report. Except for the plateau team. No one has come back yet, and there is no news back. Zhao Honglian in her mind, this guy, it's okay if no one in the base is convinced. He's still rebellious at such an old age. Zhao Honglian raises her concern he shouldn't be in any danger, right? Analyzing the current situation, specs guy report currently, none of the 5 major forces in Tianhai City dare to start a war. Even if we are facing those bastards from the snow worship cult who go around trying to recruit people into their religion, we don't want to have a big conflict. Therefore, even if Gao Yuan meets people from other forces, the other party should give him face. Unless. Her face was taut with tension. What they are competing for is a particularly precious resource. Only then can the other party break the tacit understanding and attack. Zhao Honglian remarks all major resource points in Tianhai City are occupied by our major forces. The remaining resources are certainly important, but they are not enough to trigger a full-scale conflict. Zhao Honglian giving it a thought, I am more assured that other forces will not offend me. I will not offend anyone except the snow worship sect. A soldier comes out running towards them, informing leader. We found no trace of Captain Plateau or anyone else. They even disappeared with people in cars. What she exclaims, her shock palpable. No matter how arrogant Gao Yuan is, he would not dare to disobey my orders and cut off the connection with the base to go elsewhere without permission. Something must have happened. She raises her concern. Zhao Honglian questions, is there a way to find out their location? There is also a satellite phone in the car that should have a positioning device. Soldier respond, this is the most puzzling part. We couldn't find the positioning signal. We couldn't find the positioning signal at all, and they seemed to disappear out of thin air in this way. The other party came prepared. Zhao Honglian suddenly had the realization that something was wrong. The thought just hit her mind. They are definitely not making a sudden move, but have long wanted to launch an attack on our Yangqing base. Is the disappearance of Gao Yuan just a signal for war? Realizing the gravity of the situation, Zhao Honglian scrambles to uncover the truth behind the disappearance, suspecting foul play. Sheo base, Qinpei base, or worshipping snow cult. Who is it? Is it the remnants of the Xishan base? She ponders, her mind racing with possibilities. Specs guy advises, I think the location of the incident is closest to Xiao base. Why don't we contact them first and see what they say? In a desperate bid for answers, Zhao Honglian reaches out to Wei Dinghai of Qiao base, hoping to uncover the truth behind Gao Yuan's disappearance. Wei Dinghai, my cousin Gao Yuan disappeared from the Hung Yuan Group factory in Lujiang district. Do you know about this? She inquires, her voice tinged with urgency. At the beginning of this chapter, we can see Qiao base. Tensions escalate as Zhao Honglian and Wei Dinghai of Cao base discuss the mysterious disappearances plaguing their territories. You went very quickly. But I can tell you that this matter has nothing to do with our Qiao base, Wei Dinghai asserts, his tone defensive. Wei Dinghai exclaims, "So we also have someone missing." Xiao Honglian presses for answers, realizing the gravity of the situation. "So we also have someone missing. There are so few foreigners in Tianhai City. Even if there are foreigners living outside, it is difficult to compete with well-trained warriors. So I also want to ask you guys if it was not you who did it." She challenges, seeking clarity amidst uncertainty. Acknowledging their shared loss, Xiao Honglian narrows down the possible suspects, focusing on the snow worship cult as the likely perpetrators. In the entire Tianhai City, there are not many people who have the strength to take action against both of us at the same time. The Blacksmith King Pei base doesn't like fighting and have no reasons to start over war with us. It could only be someone from the snow worship cult who did it. She deduces, her intuition sharp. Wei Dinghai agrees with the Xiao Honglian speculation. Wei Dinghai with firm voice exclaim, "Wang Ruxuan is my confident and favorite general. If those guys from the Beigshu sect dare to kill him, I will make them pay 10 times more the price." Xiao Honglian see this as an opportunity to crush snow worship cult. As they plot their retaliation, the scene shifts to Zhang Yi overseeing the fortification of their shelter. When the time comes, you can connect to the computers and directly control this weapons while sitting in the shelter. It will be a perfect fortress, he strategizes, his vision for defense clear. Meanwhile, Karine updates Zhang Yi on the completion of the shelter's outer walls, earning praise for their efforts. Awesome, Zhang Yi acknowledges, his approval evident. Scene shift to inside the shelter, where everyone is having dinner together. Teacher Liang asks Zhang Yi for food. "Zhang Yi, I am going to deliver some food to the students." Zhang Yi opens the dimensional gate and takes out the food for students. Teacher Liang, "Why don't you look so good?" "Did they say bad things to you again?" Shinshin inquires. This time they went too far. "I even think, Teacher Liang, you should stop caring about them." Teacher Liang did not do anything wrong. It was all them who were wrong. Even if something happened to them, you have no responsibility. Shinshin sympathizing with Teacher Liang. As Teacher Liang grapples with guilt and responsibility, Zhang Yi reflects on his role in their tumultuous journey. Scene shift to the training room. Zhang Yi and Teacher Liang discuss the safety of the students, navigating the delicate balance between caution and tranquility. "If you truly believe there is danger nearby, we can discuss moving those students closer to a shelter," Zhang Yi suggests. Teacher Liang remarks, "It's better not to do this for the time being. I talked a lot with Shinshin and Karine. The experience at Tianqing Academy hurts them a lot, and I am also responsible for this. After all, everyone is living peacefully now, and nothing dangerous has happened. There is really no need to be so nervous." Acknowledging the changes in Teacher Liang, he replied, "It would be great if you could have this mentality. I should also learn from you. Don't be in panic all day, as tomorrow is full of hope, right?" Teacher Liang with little smile on her face. It's rare that these words can come out of your mouth.
Hey there! This concludes the explanation up to the latest chapter release. Stay tuned for the next chapter breakdown as soon as it's available.